get your aviator glasses out. We are live at Wings Over Gillespie coming up. This is when I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells so good out here. Phil's Barbecue is grilling up for Operation Big's military program. I'll have that story coming up. Education experts say a reason behind the low history scores is the emphasis on the No Child Left Behind test.
Hardcore?
It takes a lot of training. At least that's what I'm telling myself.
This class is open to kids of all ages. If you'd like to sign up, just log on to fox5sandiego.com and click on the Scene On tab. In Kearney Mesa, I'm Danielle Saar for Fox 5 News.
If you missed the opportunity to take the test at home, you can always pop into the store on University and Park in Hillcrest.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Elliot Yamin, and stick around. Do not go anywhere, because, baby, I will wait for you.
That's for me. Social networking has been a huge issue in these riots. Casey says the youth involved in the riots are using Twitter, Facebook, and BlackBerry Messenger like they did in Egypt and Syria.
You've lost that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone.
Walk into any store like this one and it looks like school is already in session. There are huge sales on things like pencils and glue sticks, but will prices drop even more as summer ends? Take a look. A little girl from Chula Vista, just 2 years old, was rushed here to Rady Children's Hospital after she was found unconscious in the backyard swimming pool. Police say this type of incident is all too common. You can see police have still blocked off the area. That's because the suspect is still on the loose. Now, according to witnesses, that suspect is named Kevin Collier, and we'll have much more on him coming up at 10:30. As for the conditions of the victims, all we can confirm right now is that of the police officer, and again, he's in stable condition. If you're heading here to Torrey Pines Beach this weekend, did you know you'll be coming to one of Southern California's best state beaches? Well, it's in the running, and so far, it's leading the pack in votes. Phil's Barbecue fired up the grill this afternoon for a huge tailgate party, and 100% of the proceeds goes directly to Operation Biggs. 2,300 pounds of ribs, 3,000 people.
We think this is one of the largest tailgate parties in San Diego.
And one great cause.
And the idea that we can support a lot of these military matches is really terrific.
It's called Operation Biggs, a Big Brothers Big Sisters program that started at Camp Pendleton 6 years ago, serving children who have a parent deployed overseas.
It just gets me right here sometimes.
Phil Pace, owner of Phil's Barbecue, put on the event in hopes of raising $50,000 for the military program.
We want to be able to give them, an opportunity or something, a helping hand that, makes their life a little bit fuller.
9-year-old Julio Andino is one of 150 local kids benefiting from Operation Biggs. He tears up when he thinks of his father, who was stationed in China for 2 years.
Now miss him.
But he says his big brother John has been a huge comfort.
Like, I feel loved.
I was in the same situation when I was in the Navy, so I understand what Julio's going through. But Julio, all my kids are grown up great, so you'll do fine.
And making sure these kids do fine is the goal.
These kids are facing a lot of adversity. They're concerned because they don't know if their mom or dad is coming back from war. They act out in school. And by providing a big brother, a big sister, we can really make a difference for that child.
Thank you for being my big brother.
Oh, you're welcome. It's great being your big brother.
It was one of 10 practices open to the public. It was a special night practice, and fans went crazy for their favorite performers. If you haven't heard already, football is back at Qualcomm.
Bring on the AFC West!
Fans of all sizes piled into the queue to see their favorite players in action and meet them face to handsome face.
Tall, handsome, just is a great player, great guy, and I'm just so thrilled. Really, excited to see him in my lifetime and my son's lifetime, and I'm happy I have a baby that gets to see him play.
This is one of your biggest fans over here.
She is. We got our Phillip Rivers jersey, which is okay. As long as it's the offense, I'm okay with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to turn around though. Awesome. Dream come true.
This is the best day of my life. I got all these autographs from football players.
What's it like being up close and personal with your fans?
Oh, it's always fun. Get out here and interact with the fans. They support us throughout everything and, all our adversity. So it's always exciting to come out here and get to meet them, in person.
And fans were excited to meet the new guys on the team, like number 51.
Takeo Spikes.
Am I your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the favorite, okay? And, we're developing some chemistry right now. So since I can't practice, I got to establish some type of bondship with the fans.
He shook my hand like he almost broke it because he's so strong and big.
If you couldn't make it out here tonight, don't worry. Fan Fest will be going on right here at the stadium on Saturday. And stick around later in the newscast in sports. Ross will have plenty more highlights from today's practice. Straight off the American Idol finale stage, David Cook is here in San Diego playing in Viejas Casino. He talks to us about this season of American Idol and what his advice is for Scotty McCreery. You may remember him on a little show called American Idol.
David Cook.
3 years later, Cook is still a crowd pleaser, coming out with his sophomore album titled This Loud Morning.
Comes out June 28th, and a new single, The Last Goodbye, just came out a few weeks ago. I'm excited to play this record for people. I think after taking a year and change to get this record done, it's June 28th can't get here fast enough.
Even though he's busy with a new record, Cook took the time to visit his alma mater, American Idol, to cheer on season 10 finalists Lauren Elena and Scott McCreery.
I was just proud of both of them, and I don't know, what am I, like a great grandpa now or something like that?
Do you think the right Idol won?
Absolutely. I think both of them are going to end up being great ambassadors for the show. It warmed me up a little bit to see Judas Priest. That was cool to see. So as a rock fan, that was nice. So I think overall, just the vibe of the show was, it was a celebration. I think it was a great year this year.
Yeah, speaking of the vibe of the show, it really changed since you were on.
It's funny because now, in the twilight of your life, and you talk about, I used to have to walk 15 miles uphill both ways to school. It's turning into that. But I will say, watching the contestants this year, I think if the show can continue to bring that caliber performer to the show, I think Idol will be around for a very long time.
Idol auditions are coming here to San Diego soon. So what do you have to say to the San Diegans who want to be the next American Idol?
Just know your voice before you ever walk through the door. I think if you go in knowing who you are and what kind of performer you want to be and what kind of performer you are, I don't see how you can go wrong.
And if you'd like to follow in his footsteps, American Idol will be here in San Diego holding auditions on July 8th. At Viejas Casino, I'm Danielle Saar, Fox 5 News.
Museum of Man in Balboa Park, where they're having a sleepover tonight. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, Lauren, take a look. Some of the kiddos are already asleep. They've been watching A Night at the Museum, and this is a real-life night at the museum. Take a look. Munchies, movies, and mummies?
I'm really excited, but also a little nervous.
Second grader Abner Parzin could have spent his 8th birthday anywhere, like a park or the zoo, but instead he chose...
It's a creepy museum. I choose to sleep in the museum for a night with all these mummies, and we're kind of having a slumber party.
The birthday boy and his friends grabbed their sleeping bags and favorite stuffed animals.
We're actually going to wrap him in toilet paper so we can make him a real mummy.
Your kitty's going to be a mummy?
Yeah.
And join 2 bloggers who've been camping out at Balboa Park as part of their museum marathon column.
We thought we would give them something to write about.
Abner's dad is the Museum of Man's executive director. He explains tonight they won't be sleeping alone.
We also have the modern-day mummy, a man who donated his body to science and was mummified using ancient Egyptian techniques back in 1994.
Are you scared?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not scared of anything.
Well, I might sleep maybe like farther away from the mummies.
What's the best part of sleeping in a museum?
Because I get to see all the creepy monsters and mummies and stuff.
Another possible bonus, when they wake up in the morning,
It's shining my eyes.
they have this beautiful sight to look up to.
Are you expecting any nightmares tonight?
I sure hope not. Neither for my son nor myself. I hope that we all come out of this unscathed, but I think it'll be magical.
And it definitely has been a magical night here at the Mummy Sleepover. And if you're interested in bringing your kid to a slumber party like this, we've set up a link on our website to different venues in town that are holding slumber parties for your kids. Just log on to fox5sandiego.com and click on the Scene On tab. Sweet dreams.